Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Some maintenance tasks that need to be done today. Although we've been doing stuff in the backyard with the garden, with the little islands and the flowers and the plants and the trees, those are fun tasks. But sometimes you need to fix something around your house. Sometimes you need to do maintenance. Now, we've been here for 2 years. The house was, well, we'll call it completed, although it was never finished by the contractor. Back in the end of 2017, we're going to call it, maybe around December 2017. So for 2018, 2019, most of the pieces were in place. And sometimes those pieces, they fail after a while, and you have to do some maintenance. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to replace these lights up here. These lights were never meant to be outdoor lights, I don't think, because all of them have failed at one time or another. And I went to Wilcon last week and picked up some replacement lights. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to replace some of the light fixtures on the outside of the house. And these are supposed to be exterior lights. We'll see if they last. Well, anyway, that's what today's episode is about. We are going to do some maintenance around the house here at Villa Fleas. Now, without further delay, let's get today's video underway. So hop on. You gonna help me today? You gonna help me put this light fixture together? No, I don't think so. I don't think you're going to be helping out much at all. Anyway, this is the light fixture that I picked up right here. I needed something with this style that goes out and is a lower section here to kind of match what we have already on the side of the house. Now, this is going to be a problem right here. I think I'm going to hold off. I bought three of these lights, but my support frame for the canopy here is blocking this section right here. So we're going to start out today. We're going to replace this light and this light over here. Now, this light is working and continues to work. I put so much sealant around the top of this light, any type of a gap that would allow any water inside there, to try to prevent it from failing. So this is the only light that has survived over the last 2 years. Both the light that was here and this light here, water, moisture got down on the inside, and the fixture assembly that the light bulb actually goes inside, they're so corroded, they have fallen apart. They are very poor quality lights, and they're made by this company also. And when I asked them at the big box store, I said, "Are these for outside?" And of course, most of the time over here it's like, "Do you want it to be outside?" And then you say, "Yeah." And they say, "Well, that's an outside lamp." You're going to find that a lot. That's going to be the answer a lot over here when you're looking for something. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and open the box and see what we have inside here. We have a little dome. Now, the difference between this dome and the dome on that light there, that is a glass dome. This is plastic. It's plastic. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The dome itself, it might discolor. I don't know. I don't know if the UV here will affect it at all. And I do know that plastic is susceptible to scratches, but we'll see. Time will tell. So this is the little dome that goes on here, and then the shape of the lamp, it should look just like this right here, kind of like this. And this is what the lamp itself looks like. It comes with some mounting hardware. We'll try to use some of the existing mounting hardware that's already connected to the wall up there. We'll see how that goes. And I believe we have some mounting hardware, some screws, washers. This would normally be used for mounting this little plate right here, this little bracket up on the wall. It actually does come with some installation guide, which I think we can pretty much pass on this. This is a pretty simple installation. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. All right, well, the first thing I have to do, I have to remove this old assembly. Now, to keep this working for as long as we did have it working, what I had to do was I had to put some sealant. I had to put some clear silicone sealant around everywhere where water could possibly get in, because we actually had a problem with this one. This one, when it was open, the contractor, when they made it, they made the whole opening inside so all the water would seep behind this, go through the false ceiling inside the sunroom, and drip down into an electrical fixture inside there. So that was really bad. That was a really bad situation that we had there, but this was able to seal everything up so we don't have any water penetration anymore. So I'm going to take this off, break the seal on here, remove this, disconnect the power, and make sure that the power is off on this inside the house right now, and then we'll see how easy it is to do just a swap out. Now, something I noticed when I removed the old fixture, there was a lot of water built up in the bottom. Even though we had sealant around the top of it, along the bottom down here, there was a lot of water still inside here, and there was no way for the water to escape. So to prevent that from happening, what I'm going to do a little bit of a modification on the bottom of this back plate right here. I'm going to drill a little hole right about here. So any water, for some reason, if it were to get around, drop down behind where the wall is back here and gets inside here, so that it doesn't touch any of the electrical inside here, I'm gonna have a drain at the bottom to prevent what happened with this one over here. Now, this isn't what caused it to fail. It didn't short out here. This was all sealed really good. When I pulled it off, all of this was dried. It had electrical tape on it and all. The problem with this one is inside, where condensation built up and the electrical, everything just broke apart inside there. So let me go downstairs into the basement, drill a little hole here, and then we'll do the mounting process. All right, now after a short trip to the basement, we have a little hole right there. So that hole will allow any moisture that might build up inside there. It's a way for it to escape. So let's go ahead and mount this. All right, Ron, this was the bulb that came out of here. This is a, I think this is, it says, oh, it's a 2700. So what I like soft light. I like the warm glow at nighttime. And this is going to be the replacement bulb right here. I'm not sure how many watts this is. I can't find the wattage on here. I think it might be something like 5.5 or something like this. I have 3.5 here, and it's made by a different company. This is Landlight. And this is Alphalux, and you can see from this one, you can see all of, from the just maybe 1 year's worth of experience out here or usage, you can see all the bottom is already chipping off, and inside I hear some little debris inside. So this didn't really last well. We're going to test out the Landlights. And over a period of a couple of years, if this works fine, what we'll do is we'll determine what's a better company, the Alphalux or the Landlight. All right, we'll go ahead and put the bulb in here, and then we'll do a check. We'll turn the electricity on and see if this works okay before we do any sealing around the back. Now, I want to do a little bit of silicone sealant around the back to avoid any water getting down behind. Let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, so we have success. This light bulb is working. So we'll go ahead and seal this one up, and we'll do the second one. Alright, well, there we go. Both lights in place. I decided not to do one in the center, and the reason I didn't put the one in the center, I'm going to keep it and it's going to go in later on, but while we have this canopy here and it is blocking, I don't want to make any holes and drop it down. I want, once we go with a permanent roofing solution up here other than a temporary canopy up here, then we can install the third light inside there. I'm going to just leave it just like that. But I have the hardware, so it's ready to go. We just have to get a different roof other than this one right here. But right now it's comfortable. With the umbrellas back here and the canopy, we stay comfortable back here. Well, I did do more than just working on the the lamps on the lights on the back of the house today. Actually got the yard cut. Actually the irrigation system is running right now, but it looks real good. I'm real happy with everything. All the trimming got done today, and everything looks nice and green, and we're back to normal again. We have a nice manicured yard. Now, out of all of the fruit trees here in the backyard, that I have stopped the production of fruit. Remember I said I want to, if I see a blossom or if I see it bearing a fruit, I'm going to cut them off, like on the apple guava here, like on the sun-kissed orange tree over there, several of the trees that way back here. I said we were going to cut those fruits off so that the tree itself will develop and become very strong, so that once we are ready for it to produce fruit, all the limbs will be nice and strong and they won't bend, and all the energy won't go to the fruit. It will go to the development of the tree. But I decided, starting now, as of this one pomegranate right here, because I cut off plenty of other pomegranate already on this tree, but it seems to me, I think this is in a good stage. We're gonna let pomegranate grow. So I don't know how many more we're gonna get this season. I cut off a bunch of them at the beginning of the season. Then I trimmed it back, and the limbs are actually nice and thick and healthy right now. So from here on out, the pomegranate, if it makes a pomegranate, we're going to eat a pomegranate. We'll make some pomegranate juice once we start harvesting. Hopefully we can, if I can get about 5 pomegranate, then I can show you how to make some real nice pomegranate juice that we'll put inside the blender. And it's got a bunch of antioxidants that's really healthy for your heart. Well, that's about it. I think we're going to close from the backyard here today at Villa Feliz. Like again, maintenance is really important. I have a lot of other maintenance things that have to be done. I have projects on the back burner, so to say, but I'll get to those when the time comes. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, who knows. Well, I think it's time to close for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you did enjoy today's episode, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little MPID dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, from here in the Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right, and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.